The Truth, episode 82, baby. Eagles, thank you, Philadelphia, for a great weekend. The Eagles won Detroit 16-9, and I will say it was one of the most awesome games to be at. We're definitely going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the upcoming match against the Dallas Cowgirls, and we're going to give them our take about this whole Jalen Hurts thing. But first, let's hear what Shady McCoy had to say about the situation when brought to his attention.
I mean, I told you so. Yes, yes. Like, how can you tell us how to win? We win in different ways. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody thought the Detroit Lions would give us a great run. You know what? That'd be a great challenge for the Eagles if they could beat Detroit Lions and that explosive offense. Well, they came to Philadelphia. They came to the link. They came and they lost.
Talk about it.
Huh? The Lion came in all tough and all brave, tail all up. He left with 12 between his legs. All I'm saying is we are the real deal. We beat the Rams. We beat the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Who else is left?
Y'all beat the Buccaneers. I mean, yeah, y'all beat all the
Come
all the
on,
contenders
man.
in the,
Come
on
on
that
now.
side right
Come
now. Y'all have
on.
a win over them. The Packers last week.
I forgot. I didn't even name them.
Yeah, nah.
We killed them boys, man.
What's going on, everybody, man? And welcome to the very first episode of The Truth, where not all Eagle fans agree on everything. And this is definitely the spot where this shit about to go down.
Lock in, gotta stay locked in, goggin. Gotta ball out like Robin. Straight to the top, I'm all in. Ordinary's like a toxin. I don't wanna be like Robin. I just wanna lead, no watching. Fuck caution, I ain't gonna be common. I got the confidence, I got mine and shit like I'm the baddest bitch in the club. I'm here for dominance, I'm being honest, that's what I want. I'll never give up, I want the whole place sold out. My name in every mouth, you know I'm after this shit. Till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit. Till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit. Till the world say my motherfucking name.
Driven by fire, driven by fear, never get tired, no I'm still here. Felt in the cracks, now I'm shifting gears. 10 years in, my moments here. Waiting my turn, now I'm hot in demand. Slept on a kid, but I had bigger plans. Stayed low key, but I still hit drive. Give me one shot and I'm coming alive. Names on the left, second taste it. Gunning for the top, no limitations. From the basement, no hesitation. Flipping on my L's from the straight motivation. Ain't no quitter, I'm built for the grind. Pressure makes
What is up, everybody? It's your boy BIRDGANG31 coming fresh off the plane in Philadelphia, where I had the time of my life again. Shout out to the former John Dell gang for making that brother feel great. That's awesome, man. How you doing today, JC? How you doing today, my guy?
Well, one, welcome back. Two, I'm glad your ass did not jinx us again.
I've been to like 4 games now.
No.
Only that very first one, and I think it's because
You never forget your first, right? You never forget
motivational spirit.
Hey, what do they say?
Intoxicated
All right. So, who was your first girlfriend, BG?
in life.
Your first girlfriend?
You know how old I am.
No. Hey, who was your first girlfriend?
Go way back, my guy. You know,
No. Who was your first girlfriend? You never forget your first. The first time you and I went to a game together, hey, we lost. Your ass was whatever he was doing. We lost. Ever since then, I was like, oh no, don't go back.
Don't act like you ain't never been to a game and they lost.
Hey, nah, you scarred me for life, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, every time I hear you going to a game, I'm like, no shit. Yo, that's why I picked the Eagles to lose, because you was gonna be
Well,
there.
you were just an idiot because common sense told you that we're about to whoop that ass, baby. That we're about to
Well, I don't know about whoop that ass.
What?
Hey, we're still gonna get into it, but I don't know about whoop that ass. But you did play a clip before we started this. You played a clip by LaShawn Flippy McCoy, because you flip like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like his word. Now, look, I don't say this lightly, right? I only have one jersey signed. One jersey signed, and it's framed and everything. Framed by, hold on. Y'all see the signature or no? Hold on. Shit.
Good. Where's it at? In a 2?
Hold on. Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, no, okay, I didn't see it.
Huh?
What's up, Greg? Yeah, we can see it. We can see
All
it.
right. So, hey, when I tell you that, LaShawn McCoy used to be one of my favorite Eagles of all time, but man, the media, I ain't gonna say, the media got to him a little bit. When the Eagles are losing, he's bashing Jalen Hurts. He's bashing the team. I don't even know why they made him the hype man last year for the playoffs any goddamn way. This dude is not, to me, he's not a Philadelphia Eagle. He's not. He does not embody. He does not embody the Philadelphia Eagle because he's always going against the Philadelphia Eagle when he used to be on TV. So now I'm saying, he don't even sound real to me. He was like, yeah, I told y'all boys you was gonna win. Shut up. Just go on the other side. You know what I mean? Where's Brian Dawkins at? Because LaShawn McCoy to me right now, he's a fake Eagle fan / commentator. A great player, but ever since he stopped playing, he's just been different person. All right. So that's the only jersey I got signed by him, by the way. You know what I mean? I know his personal trainer personally. You know what I mean? My sister got the jersey signed because she babysat his son. You know what I mean? So yes, but I'm telling you right now, the way he act on TV, he switched up too much for me. So whatever he said about I knew the Eagles, I was gonna say beat that. If the Eagles would have lost to the Lions, he would have blamed Jalen Hurts. He's a Jalen Hurts hater, just like kind of like McNabb type thing. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like jealousy.
I wouldn't go that far with it. I would just say he got the job that he get paid pretty well, and I'm pretty sure the producers let him know it can get a little spicy if we get you to say this or that because you are an Eagle great, and he's just doing what he do to get paid, man. You know what I'm saying? It's his career after career. You guys love Shane. Because at the end of the day, Shady still got our back. He still shows love for us.
No, he doesn't.
He still knows that the Philadelphia Eagles are going back to back. They're going to win the championship. Baby.
But he does not, though. This other Philadelphia Eagles great that when you see him talk about the Eagles, matter of fact, Nick Foles can never say shit wrong with the Eagles. I mean, every time Nick Foles, he's like, Eagles this, and they'll be fine. McCoy, he picks against the Philadelphia Eagles all the time. Like, I'm telling you, like, how could you tell me that, he got our back? No. The way to get it is to fight. I don't care how sorry the Eagles are. You fight for the Eagles, my guy. You fight for the Eagles. You know why? Because that will cause people on your own set to be like, hey, are you biased or something? And then that a heated argument. But this dude literally be like, yeah, I think Jalen Hurts not in top 5, top 10. He had that freaking argument. He had that freaking segment. Are you shitting me right now? And then you will be like, yeah, he get paid. No, I'm not going to sell my soul for anybody, anything. And you either going to take me or you not.
JC, I'm pretty positive that they came to you right now. We got $1 million bag for you. I just need you to say some controversial stuff in the middle of your podcast and love for the Eagles.
No, I would say like
you what? Say thank you for the $1 million. Guess what?
I would say
I would not say top 15.
No. I'm like, hey, what do you want to talk about? What, the offense being ass? That's not controversial. That's the truth. But I can make it turn into controversial. I could blame Jalen Hurts not seeing the field, or I could blame KP for not calling the right plays. I could blame Nick Sirianni. So that's when you talk about the overall, right? But I'm not gonna 1 minute he's winning. Yeah, he's top 5 for sure. He losing. Oh yeah, he's not. Oh look, he like this. Yeah, you're not gonna like this.
Like Stephen A. said, the list is fluent. The list is fluent.
No. Stephen A. Smith ain't play for nobody but his goddamn stuff. Hey, LaShawn McCoy is supposed to be an Eagles legend / some of y'all got him a top, the Mount Rushmore of Eagle greats.
Top.
Top what? If you would put him in the Eagles great,
Top four backs ever.
Is even top five?
Would you say top four backs or top five? Top
Is
four
even
backs
top
ever.
five?
In any position?
No, yeah. Eagles greats top five is even top five.
I was gonna say top five for backs.
Huh?
I was gonna say top five running backs we've had.
No. Damn.
I don't know about you go a little far. Like if you had in every position, come on now. We got some defensive players that are better than him. We got some.
All right. Is he even top
better
10
than him.
then?
Like shit.
Is he
Like,
even top
not
10?
top five players in the Mount Rushmore but had to make it. No,
Is he even top 10? All right. So I expand the list. Is he even top 10 Eagles great of all time?
I think he can squeak in the top 10. I think he can squeak in. He might be like 9 or 10.
He might be 15 or 20. You
It
ain't know.
depends like who we putting on that list. You know what I'm saying? Like,
A lot of people that's better than him. A lot more impactful people. A lot more impactful people than him, because I think that we could have got anywhere without Shady McCoy. Running back. You see the Philadelphia Eagle running back.
Shady left, our team went to shits. Him, DJ.
Wait. No, but the whole team overall changed, though, right? The receivers, everything like that. So you see, you could plug and play. You know, running backs back there from DeMarco Murray, from freaking Miles Sanders, from Swift, from Barkley. Like, these guys will be.
I'll say he's number one in terms of the 2000s. Like, if you're going back before 2000, I'll add a couple other backs, but in the 2000s, yeah, he's definitely.
Westbrook was
number
more.
two, maybe Saquon's better than him.
Westbrook was, and since 2000. Now, if you're going back to 2000, remember Westbrook. Remember McNabb. McNabb was drafted in 99. Andy Reid came in 99. So it's just like, so Westbrook to me was more impactful. He returned kicks and he was running back, right? And he game changed. He did
that by committee,
but he still was. I mean, so he's running back by committee, but everybody got him in top 3 running backs of all time in Philadelphia Eagles history. So yeah, exactly. But
he still be West. He still be West, my guy. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying? But I think Shady's better than Brian Westbrook, personally. I think he's better.
Better, but not more impactful. Impactful, no, absolutely not.
Shady, man.
I remember Brian Westbrook took a punt return home and beat
his nickname, right? You know his nickname, right? Cut on a dime. Yeah. Shady made runs to snow games, like legendary stuff. That's why.
Okay. Congratulations.
What
do you remember him for? I mean, have you ever? I mean, okay. Like, come on now. We had Buck Halter back there that could have, hey, he was. Look, you said it ourselves. I'm telling you, if you put a running back behind the Eagles' offensive line, we always had good offensive lines, though, man. You know what I mean? So like we don't know how good Shady was, because when he left the Eagles, man, I never heard from him again. And he still was in his prime when we went to Buffalo.
I don't like how he so claims the title for the Chiefs.
2-time Super Bowl champ.
And he didn't do shit.
Both of them, he didn't do shit. Both. The Bucs and the Chiefs.
He didn't do shit on either one of those teams.
No, he didn't even get. He wasn't even dressed for the Chiefs. He wasn't even dressed for the Chiefs Super Bowl.
Yeah, baby.
You like 2-time Super Bowl champ.
Play a damn snap.
It's crazy to me, but see, you know what I mean.
That's the only part I don't really like.
Hey, that's why, you know what I mean. To me,
baby, I know what it takes to be a champion. No, you don't. You're sitting on the bench. You know,
sitting on the bench. You're not even dressed at all. I'm talking about 2-time Super Bowl champ. A lot of people, they clown him for that, man. In the comments, they clown. He was like, you didn't even get dressed. Like, you wasn't even dressed, and you over here talking about 2 times.
Cool, like if he had like 2 snaps in each, or like a couple snaps in each, but no, you didn't see.
And each what? He wasn't even active. In one of the Super Bowls, he wasn't active.
Did he let him go to the game?
He had about
over the couch. My team in there. Somebody get this ring.
he had about a ticket, just like us, to go watch the game. But anyway, all right. Enough about Shady, man.
Before we get to the offense, because I like we usually start our show with offense, but there's some controversy over there. So we're gonna go to the positive side of the field and start out. Man, this defense, man, this championship quality defense, my guy. Tell me your instant reaction on that defense, man. How you like them boys? Like, look at this. This is what? 5 fourth down stop by this defense. Watch these guys go.
Reported eligible skipper. Quick count, they go for it. Gibbs gets stopped at Jomo. Got him by the legs.
And Jared Goff anticipated he was going to stop fake.
Bang up the middle. The Eagles ready for it. They stop Grant Stewart. Goff throws in the middle, incomplete. It's 4th and goal. Goff looking, throwing, back of the end zone. Yes.
Not even close.
Okay.
Total domination. You guys heard me. I was in Philly to take a walk early that morning. I was like, I said some things that need to happen. I said this is going to be a Dory Jackson game that he's going to get his job taken away, or he's going to show up and actually, show that he deserves to be CB2. And I think he did a good job. And again, I know he had that one pass, but everybody get a play on him. Coop had a play on him. They're like, that ain't nothing. But he really helped shut down these boys, too, at the same time, man. And this defense looked amazing. Our boy Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis are becoming the best defensive tackle duo in the NFL right now with 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. And Jordan Davis is like the first time a defensive tackle had 3 in the same game. I think that's what they said, too. So 5, he was NFC Player of the Week. Jordan Davis again. These boys are balling out. How do you feel about it, my guy?
All right. Well, I mean, since you say defense and not, Adoree Jackson and individual players. So the clips you showed, there were about 3 solid stops. The fake punt one, like, that was red and boom. The Jahmyr Gibbs one, a Moro Jomo ground by the legs, boom, that's one. The one, there was a couple misses in there that Jared Goff. Like, if he complete that, that's a touchdown. Like, I mean, if you show that one where it came in the middle, that he, like, the DB was behind him. The DB was behind. Hey, what? Hey, just show that clip again real quick.
Which one? The whole thing?
The third one. The third.
I don't know if you can break it down like that.
No. Just go ahead.
Okay.
I'll let you know. The third one. Just look at the third one. That's a touchdown waiting to happen. It's just a miss. It's just a straight up miss.
The third one you're saying.
Reported eligible skipper. Quick count, they go for it. Gibbs gets stopped at Jomo. Got him by the legs.
And Jared Goff anticipated he was going to stop fake.
Bang up the middle. The Eagles ready for it. They stop Grant Stewart. Goff throws in the middle, incomplete. It's 4th and goal. Goff looking, throwing, back of the end zone. Yes.
Not even close.
Hey, the only 2 legit stops was the first 2. Yo, the only 2 legit stops. Hold on now, because I just saw all the replays. Jared Goff was hurrying so much. The third one was the slant, at least a first down, because I think Reed was coming up, a first down, because that would have been a first down. The fourth one, he looked into the end zone, but underneath, a guy running wide open for a first down, wide open. Nobody's there, but he just panicked and threw it in the end zone. And he didn't even get hit. And then the last one, he threw it behind when the wide receiver was right here. Just throw it to the wide receiver. It's a catch. So, yes, the defense played great. And you know why? Because you start hitting a quarterback, You hit them, they start seeing ghosts. And Jared Goff had a lot of ghosts around where he had time, but he saw ghosts. And that's what made him rush these throws. If he complete any of those fourth downs, I'm telling you right now, this game is different. If Dan Campbell decided to kick two field goals, this game is different. We might not be sitting here and talking about, that we won 60-9 right now. You know what I mean? So the Lions helped us out as much as, as great as the Eagles defense played, but the Lions absolutely helped us out a lot by being dumb and not smart and being egotistic. Dan Campbell, I just want to chop wood. Yeah, he chopped 0-5.
Hey, those are the same qualities that we love about our coach too. So it's like he was doing the same thing. And I feel like the reason why those throws were so off the mark was because of the pressure that the defensive line put in there. So you can't discredit the defense for, pass rushing, making the quarterback get off their spot and throw the ball into the dirt. Because those are some horrible throws if you look at them. Like that one, like you said, it should have been the third one. Yeah, I think he's seen that safety coming up and he kind of like, let me try to throw it low for my receiver. It was a shitty throw. That one out route that we give Adoree Jackson credit for being locked on him, that was a shitty throw too. That was kind of over.
Okay.
But I'm just saying the pressure is what gives them.
You
can't discredit the defense for the D line putting pressure.
Did I say that though? I said that because if you hit him hard enough, a lot, he starts seeing ghosts. That's all I said. I never said that the defensive front did not do their job. The defensive front did amazing. 5 batted passes. That means that 1, 2, 3, get your hands up. 1, 2, 3, you can't get there. That is taught over and over and over again. You can't get to the quarterback. The next closest thing to a sack is get your hands up to bat it down. Absolutely. I'm not going to do that at all. But 0 for 5, the last time that shit happened was against the Eagles, I heard. Dan Campbell, Detroit versus the Eagles again. So some way, somehow, he's aggressive. Right. And I knew this game was not going to be no pump out of lines because Dan Campbell, he's a big old 6'8" country. Nobody blames him, though. Everybody loved Dan. This dude could be matter of fact, he ruined the Lions' chances to go into a Super Bowl versus the 49ers. Remember that like a 14, 17-point lead in the NFC Championship? And he kept on going for it, caused them to what? To lose. But nobody blamed him. You know why? I never seen a 6'8", 350-pound guy so lovable in the media in my life. Why is that? If he was a
Philly head coach, he would be so loved.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, you know why?
Murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Murdered. What are you doing, you idiot? You went for 5 damn times. What the hell? This is coaching insubordination. He needs to be fired today.
Yep, exactly.
And it's like they both, like I said, this was like a battle of like kind of the same type of teams, you know? I think the reason why I still do give defense so much love is just because this team was like the number 2 or number 1 scoring offense in the league. You know what I'm saying? They got all these awesome
number 5 offense, number 6 defense.
Jay Williams, receiver. You thought Amon Ross St. Brown was going to do a little something. I do give him
Montgomery.
Yeah, that's a lot of good talent for us just to hold them to what? 9 points.
9 points.
Like 9 points, my guy. Like that's championship defense right there. And the best player of the game is right here. This is my favorite player of the game right here.
And that's going to count as a knockout right there.
The Dean destroyed Knuckles. He destroyed him. I don't think I've seen a sack like that in a long time where you destroy the running back so much that it made the quarterback sack. Like that was awesome. When that happened, the stadium erupted. It was freaking crazy to see that happen in real time. Like how did you do that? Like you just made this look at like Nakobe Dean's not no big guy either. It's not like he's some big like 6'3", 6'4" linebacker that's like freaking huge or whatnot, but he got heart and he got speed and he got strength.
But he did that a couple of times, either in this game or versus the Packers. He's been doing that because it's easy to do when you're running full speed. And then, like, the running back is like this, right? I mean, there's no running full speed, me force with force. You are basically like, you're responsible. You're like, oh, shoot, let me go block like this. And you take a step, and then, the linebacker come, push you. So that play is a lot easier than you think. But at the same time, he made it known. Hey, we are that physical team, right? That nasty team, punch you in your mouth type of team, which is, this defense is turning its shape into form. But there's two things, though, I saw when it was like Jordan Mariota, Stockton University, and they put the ranking down there. Tell me why that Reed Blankenship was 86 out of 93.
For what?
At his position.
Reed?
86 out of 93. That's what I told you. Like, he's one of the, like, he's not that good. Like, Reed Blankenship, and then Adoree Jackson, 85 out of 90 something.
But how is that though? Who made these rankings? Because like Reed's have done some good stuff. Adoree hasn't gave up more than 40 yards since week one.
No. At their position, like they are one of the
more corners giving up over 40 yards.
Though. Like, imagine it though. Those are our 2 weak link. Is what? Adoree Jackson and what? Reed Blankenship. That's it.
But,
and when I saw that, I was like, I've been saying it. Those are our 2 weak spots on this team on the defensive side. Reed Blankenship and Adoree Jackson. Makuba is better.
Adoree hasn't been weak though. I can't be mad at Adoree for going since week one, only giving up one game with more than 40 yards. Like, you can't get mad at a guy like that. That's good cornerback.
Since when?
Since he started that first game against who we played first game.
Oh, you didn't watch the Giants game?
He got burnt toast.
You didn't watch the Giants game?
The Giants game, he didn't have it wasn't credited to him, over 40 yards against him.
Oh, but your eyes didn't work that game?
Hey, if they say,
wait, just like the Lane
Johnson, baby.
Wait a minute.
They don't say that Lane got the sack of Lane, and they don't got the sack of Lane, my guy.
It's like the Lane Johnson, right? Hey, Lane Johnson.
One game, he gave up over 40 yards, and that's pretty good with me, my guy. Keep doing what you do. USC. So,
it's almost like the Lane Johnson.
Right? First place, I was 100% confident that Warriors can get the job done.
Okay, look, the Lane Johnson thing. Hey, you and I even talked about it. We see Lane Johnson getting pushed back off and it hurts. It wasn't credit to him. I'm like, who was it credit to? The ghost next to him? Like, who is next to him?
It was like, Sack. It was Dean Sack.
Hey, Reed, though. Hey, Reed. But look,
Reed, hey,
I like Reed. Look, I like Reed, okay?
I feel like that's the thing with us, too. Like, at the end of the day, we got to realize we got a real football team, one of the youngest football teams in the league. And it's not about, I think we kind of get so appreciative of the whole, good team aspect, and we hear people talk about our team, and we see the good players on our team to the point where we feel like every position has to be like top 5, top 10. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you in terms of Eagles fans in general, because at the end of the day, like, we just got a lot of ballers with heart, and even like what we used to say about CJ, we won 2 Super Bowls with the guy. You know what I'm saying? He did give up some touchdowns, but he also made huge plays in a huge times in the football game too as well, to the point that helped us win football games. So I just feel like Reed's one of those cats where it's like, is he an all-pro safety? Is he a Pro Bowl safety? Probably not. But Reed, even whenever you ready to count old Reed out, he's gonna get that big baby. He's gonna see.
I ain't seen it yet in a long time. But BG, what is all right? Hey, everybody in chat, listen. BG, what are the 2 weakest spots on the Eagles defense? Go ahead.
The 2 weakest spots on the Philadelphia Eagles defense is they don't have any.
See,
everywhere.
Hey, man, And this is why you're full of shit.
Everywhere.
Like, and this is why you're full of shit. Man, hey, just go back to the last live we did looking for CB2. How we need to trade for CB2. Hey, you happy? Hey, we got a guy out of retirement. Hey, they got retired and say, you know what? F that. Hey, I'm about to go to retire again. Yo, we got freaking Jair Alexander. You was like, oh yeah, we're about to be locked down and now we ain't got no weakness, right? Well, hold on.
And that's why Jair left, because he knew that it was the whole Kobe Dean effect.
No.
He knew that he wasn't gonna let no Jair Alexander come and take his spot. So he played better in practice. But Coach V is OG.
Was you happy about that signing though when we got it, and why was you happy about it? If we ain't got no weakness,
time, right? I was personally thinking it could be upgraded with a guy that has all pro caliber.
Why would you upgrade a position that's not a weakness?
Every position gets upgraded at some point.
No. Hey, you're gonna upgrade Johnny Smith
was not a weakness.
You're gonna upgrade a Cooper DeJean. You're gonna upgrade Creon Mitchell. Hey, are you gonna upgrade them? Yes or no? Are you gonna upgrade a freaking Phillips? Are you gonna upgrade them? Yes or no?
Phillips was an upgrade.
No. Are you gonna upgrade them? So are you gonna take them out and put somebody else better than them? That's an upgrade, right? You know what I mean? Like, his memory. Yeah, I love his memory too.
What are you talking about? You just made my point. Like, we needed to upgrade at defensive end, even though Hunt was still good, but he's still developing. And Nolan got hurt, so we needed to upgrade.
Nah, we went back to the DB. I just told you the DB, and then you, all of a sudden, you didn't remember. You already jumping for joy. We gotta see this. We're about to be locked down, yeah. And now you like,
and then I had
what you looking for?
Look at it, and I see that Adoree. When I had seen after the whole thing, when I had seen that Adoree is not giving up 40 yards, I kind of thought about it, and I was thinking, how can we as fans really be that mad about a cornerback two that have not given up over 40 yards and no touchdown?
What have changed since you've seen that? What have changed? What over the past 2 games, right? Right, 2 games. Yeah. We had to buy before that, right? We had 2 games, right? Who was acquired within the last 2 games? Who came back healthy? Nolan Smith. So what happened that made that Adoree Jackson go, hey, they ain't got to wait the 30 seconds?
The pass rush got better.
Okay, then. So is he better, or our pass rush got better that makes everybody better?
It's like it's a team thing. So obviously, if you upgrade your pass rush, everybody gets beats off of that, eats off of that. You upgrade your linebackers, everybody get better off of that. So, and even the linebacker upgrade really helped the D-line upgrade, if you want to be honest about it. The linebacker play from Dean stopping the run, being right there, being that hard-nosed guy in the middle, helped the D-line play better, and which in turn make the cornerbacks play better, which in turn make the safety's jobs a lot easier. So
you just said the last 2 games. Our linebacker play was, a little bit better before the bye, right? Before Dean came back before the bye. And
before the bye?
Yeah, he came back, a matter of fact, 2 games before the bye. I mean, he actually played more in the Vikings and all that good stuff. But no, I'm not going to sit and let you talking about, hey, we ain't got no weakness on defense. Yo, I just told you the 2 worst.
The trade deadline's over. We don't got no weaknesses.
No.
Hey,
we're going to move on after. Yo, I'm not going to let you sit here and say that, hey, we don't have no weaknesses on the team.
Listen,
I just say that.
Listen to OG like Self Jordan tell you about our defense.
With that defense, the way it's playing right now, that's the closest I've seen to the Super Bowl, that defense.
I tell you what, as we shift over to the defensive side of the ball, I think the Jalen Phillips trade was an absolute blockbuster that we're going to look back on as the point in time where this defense turned the corner. People have asked me, what is it that Jalen Phillips brings? Like, back in our day, that's what a defensive end looked like.
They were missing that physical presence, set the edge. I'm going to go down the V of your neck. And then I looked at the kid and I'm like, he's 6'5", 260. He's not one of those kind of little pass rushers who's like 240.
He's not an edge rusher. He's a
a
defensive end.
grown-ass man.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that is where the check may happen. Last year, after the bye week, we inserted Cooper DeJean. We changed the game. This year, after the bye, we inserted Jalen Phillips, and now everybody else is getting better on the defensive front. Absolutely. Home run, check gate, extend him now, in my opinion. Sign him right now today, in my opinion, because I think he's young enough. He's hungry enough. Just listen to him talk and watching him play. He is built for Philadelphia, period. He's built for Philly. He even went at people today on Twitter, was like, yo, hey, stop misreading my freaking text. Read the whole thing. I'm excited to be here, right? This is, like this and that. So absolutely. I'm not saying none of that.
What up, Trey? Trey said
you're saying that, hey, we ain't got no weakness. And I literally told you the two worst players on our team are the two biggest weaknesses because they are ranked in the 80s out of 90s. Both of them.
You're talking about the ranking, right? But you're talking about the best defense in the NFL. And there goes
the best defense. Okay, so if
play on that defense,
if the defensive front can't get to the quarterback, do you feel comfortable enough to keep in Adoree Jackson on an island while the defensive front get to the quarterbacks, quote unquote? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lie. Yeah. You can't even say, yeah. Your face is like,
what are you talking about?
yeah.
I believe Adoree is the best quarterback in the league.
You know what?
And big like to my like. Okay.
How did you say yeah?
I'm riding with him as well.
How did you say yeah again? How do you say yeah again? I say yeah again when I ask you that question.
Yeah.
No. Hey, you was like this. Yeah. Your mouth is saying yes, but your brain is saying no because your head is shaking no. Your mouth is saying yes. That's a psychological thing. You're thinking it, but you're saying the wrong thing. I mean, hey, that's psychological 101. Like you say, yeah, but your head is saying no. Hell no. Nobody does that. So, and don't act like if our defensive front cannot get to the quarterback that you trust Adoree. I trust Mitchell, absolutely, Cooper, but I don't trust Adoree Jackson. And we're about to see this upcoming Sunday is another matchup redeemed, right? Because he got played a little bit.
It's like
week 1 versus the Cowboys, right? He got thrown out there and he got beat.
But he didn't get beat by that much. Obviously, he didn't give up 40 yards. And for 2, I feel like his leash is short because you did hear how Fangio was talking about. Now we got Michael Carter to play the nickel spot. How he doesn't mind if he needs to go ahead and throw DeJean out there at the other starting cornerback. He feels like that could be a possibility. So I feel like he is on his last leg. And like he said before, he's a 10-year vet. He's obviously know how to do something. He knows how to fight. You know what I'm saying? He got, experience. He's played against some of the best receivers in the game. He does got things to help him out. So I feel like, it is what it is. We're going to ride with him until we don't ride with him. And right now I'm riding with my boy, Adoree Jackson, because he didn't get burned for no touchdowns. He's less than 40 yards a game. That has to stand for something.
Look, I mean, this past 2 weeks been a great test for our DBs, for our defensive line, and so far our defensive line have gotten to the quarterback at least, if not sacks, with pressures, with hands up. Look, I agree. Knowing Smith being back, BG being back, Brandon Grant being back.
Plays.
He's literally getting to the quarterback. He's not getting the sacks yet, but he's still having an impact with that rotation, right? I mean, that defensive front is always going to be fresh because we have depth, right? So definitely, hey, I'm with it. I love it. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping that one day we would never have to see that our defensive front can't get pressure because I don't want to see your boy, the no weakness on the team, do something bad.
See that what? That's come on, me, I'm using which. Hey, y'all go talk to Dory about that, okay? He didn't want to put the stats up, okay?
All right.
But let's look at some defensive stats before we go. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Quayon Mitchell this year, he's traveled both sides. He's having an all-pro type season. Look at those numbers, man. That is crazy. Like, but the only thing I will say about Quayon that I'm really disappointed about.
No picks.
No fucking picks, dude. We all said at the end of last season, that was the awesome season. He could come back even better this year. He made 2 picks in the playoffs last year, or was it just 1?
Yeah, 2.
2 in the playoffs. So we're like, okay, so now that's the next part of his game that develops. And guess what? This year, how many picks have you got?
0.
0 picks again. But it's weird how this year, though, you hear people talking about first team All Pro when he did the exact same thing last year, and they weren't talking about it.
Well, competition. I mean, you gotta look at because last year the national media was not talking about him as a rookie as much as this year, though, because this year he is established, right? Because he was one of the best rookie defenders, right? Cornerbacks in the league. A lot of people think, hey, he probably should have won Rookie of the Year. Who knows, But this year he came in knowing that I'm the guy now. Hey, there's no Slay there. Hey, you are that guy, right? So regardless of the picks or not, I personally don't think that the voters are going to select him as first team because there's no picks right now. There's no picks. Yes, it's 7 weeks left. And he might go on a hot streak and get 5 picks over the next 7 weeks. And he definitely will be first team All Pro. But right now, there's no picks. But he's not really getting tested a lot the way you think he should be getting tested, right? There's not the easy picks that he was missing last year, where it was like right there. It was like, oops, he missed. He was like right there, and then he went through his hand. This year, it's almost like I might saw one, but besides that, I haven't seen opportunities there for him to get the picks. So, I mean, I can't blame him. If you don't throw to my side that much, I mean, how could I get picks?
And he's traveling both sides, which is good too. But I think right now, since he is traveling, I think that was the one thing last year. He stayed to one side of the field. So maybe that's the reason why he wasn't getting as much love, plus being a youngin. But this year, I feel like now that he is going from side to side, locking down the number 1 corners, these guys are stuck on Guantanamo Bay. They can't do nothing against this guy. I feel like that now he does get the respect of being All-Pro because there is only one other guy you can even say in the league, and he gives up touchdowns, and that's Patrick Surtain. But he gives up touchdowns and he gives up yards too. And Q doesn't do that either. He doesn't give up nothing. He's like Velcro on that ass. I will say he had a pass interference. It didn't get called.
And he also had a touchdown.
Yeah, like what they call it.
And they got called back. A touchdown. They got called back.
Yeah.
Called offensive PI when I was like,
So he's getting the love from the
ref. He
He's
definitely getting the
respect
respect that he deserved for sure.
Yeah, he's getting those calls, so that's good for him, man. Like I think he will be all first team All Pro because there's always 2 of them. So right now you only can put Surtain and Quayon really.
So that means what? No, I think he's gonna get a second team because in the NFC, I would say.
Well, that'd still be first team if it's him because there's 2 on each, so that'd still be first team corner. First team All Pro.
No, there's 1 first team All Pro NFC, 1 first team All Pro AFC, a second team All Pro.
Oh, they do divisions like that?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they don't do 2 first team All Pros
on the same division.
At least I don't think so. But
what division you're in? It just
because a first team All Pro is like you are the best at your position, like what I mean, like in that conference, that you are him. Right.
It is right now, though. He is. Right.
I mean, look, yes, I agree. Look, I do agree, but are we going off the sexy, beautiful 4,000-yard quarterback play, or are we going off the nasty, gritty 2,500 quarterback play and, push touchdowns and 15 passing touchdowns? What are we doing? I mean, you know what I mean? So it's how sexy does it look? Like, you don't have the sexy.
But remember, Revis, those guys. Champ Bailey, those guys just, they just never got to the point where people just didn't throw their way. And I think
facts.
That way where you're just not throwing him that way, not throwing his way at all. So it's like you get to respect just from them not throwing your way.
But when they do throw your way, take advantage because there's not going to be a lot, right? And that's what Revis did, and that's what Asante Samuel did. I mean,
Bush had the baldy breakdown. That was good. He broke it down too, and it just showed how he didn't give up to you. He had no wasted steps. He stood there. You know what I'm saying? They had the ball. He stood firm. When they made that cut, he was already in his position. He cut, boom, fourth down, done. You know what I'm saying? Like I will say, yeah, he is definitely becoming the best cornerback in the league for sure.
Yeah.
And then
So,
last one.
Huh?
Go ahead. What are you saying?
No, I'm about to say, I mean, anything else besides the defense, because this is the bigger issue right here is the offense, but it's all about the Birds, Nickel effects. But we talked about it. We was like, hey, would it be fun? Hey, Nakobe Dean is the key to stopping the run. The way he hit the gaps, the holes, like he goes at regardless if he missed or not, he still hit the holes with disrupt the running back, like make him stop, slow down, stutter, just go backward, something, because he's involved. He hit the gap so hard, but that's what Campbell wasn't doing. But Campbell is a rookie. But no Kobe Dean, this is his fourth year. He was an all-pro level player last year before he got hurt. And now this year, and we all know that he's capable of that. So I told you, once he come back, my run defense is going to be fixed. And he had fixed our run defense since
it's definitely a million times better. A million times better. But let's go ahead and jump on this offensive side of the ball, man. Like, what was it? What were you saying? Well, what do we do to fix this offense?
Play your clip, man. Play your clip, because I don't want to go backwards. So just play your clip, and then we're just going to talk and move on with this and into the Cowboys stuff.
Do you think there is a chance that Jalen and the offense may have crossed the line too far into being conservative? What I mean by that is, do you think defenses know if we show this look, if we are in this area around a receiver, he just won't pull the trigger anymore because he doesn't want to turn the ball over, and it's kind of changing the looks they're getting because the teams just know if we do this, he won't throw it?
I don't, because I think we forget a couple of things. One is, it was just the Vikings game where they had over 200-yard receivers and were throwing the ball deep the whole game. And going into Sunday night's game against Detroit, that Hurts had an NFL best 17 completions of over 20 yards in the air.
I would not have guessed that if you didn't tell me.
Nobody would have. And that's fair, but it's true. I did the game for Westwood One, so I did all the research. 17 completions of over 20 air yards. Now, he had 16 going to the Packers game, which was really impressive. The only one in the Packers game was a touchdown to Devontae. Mm-hmm. So it was 17. I'm not sure I'm trying to think, did he have any this last game? Maybe the Dotson one?
The Dotson one felt like it was probably that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the Dotson one. So this idea that they don't push the ball down the field is false. They had several bad drops. It was clearly a really tough night to throw the ball.
Yeah. I think he broke it down good. Because you don't think about that. You like to think that Jalen Hurts is number one in terms of like completions of 20+ yards. Number one. That's pushing the ball downfield. It doesn't matter how many times he does it in the game. Obviously a lot of those probably came in that game where he had 300 yards passing in that game. That was a lot of big plays. But overall, even when he's only having 130 yards, you're still getting him having these shots, boom, that were instrumental. Perfect time shots that are big plays when needed for scores or for first downs or whatnot to keep the drive rolling.
No, at BG, remember when I went to the training camp, right? I came back. I told you, I was like, BG, the thing I see that hurts is being too careful. He doesn't want to take chances. He keeps checking it down to the flat, to Barkley, to the 5 yards out in the middle. Like he's looking within 5 yards. He's not throwing it deep. Especially not deep middle. He doesn't want to take chances. I told you that when I came back from training camp, we did a freaking the truth. I was like, he's being too careful, and I don't like it. This is when you take your chances. Right now, he can't take chances no more because we're in the season. We're 8-2. We're not losing because we're not turning the ball over. And now it's almost like your hands are tied. You can't do it now. It's like it's too late. The time to take chances is over with. So unless you're comfortable with your receivers, unless you trust the play calling, unless you trust the players is going to be where they're supposed to be, it's too late to be trying to take chances now. And yes, he does not take chances. I'm sorry. To have one interception and what 15, 16 touchdown through 11 weeks is not good. That means that you're not taking. Yo, he should be in 20-something touchdowns right now.
How many games?
Touchdowns a game, bro.
How many games were like this one, 16-9 last week was what? What was the score again last week? Something to 10.
Like 10-7, whatever it was. I mean, just
so you want a quarterback to take those chances when he's being smart. And that is what he's championship quality team.
What did I just say though?
He's doing what he got to do.
Are you listening to what I just said? I said it's too late to try to take those chances. It's too late, right? Training camp is where you take those chances. Preseason, open practice.
Okay, that aspect of it, like, yeah, you
comfortable, right? Now it's too late. And like now you have to be conservative, right? Because the Eagles are a +6, +8 and turnover ratio because they are taking the ball away but not turn the ball over. So now it's almost like I'm scared that I don't want to turn the ball over because we are 8-2. We are winning these games, close type games, but now your players are getting frustrated. It was like, damn, we practiced this in practice and you're doing it in practice because guess what? Maybe the defense know what you're going to do. Maybe Vic say, hey, we're going to play. Hey, don't touch this, don't touch that. I don't know. But if you're doing it in practice and you feel comfortable, why can't you do it during the game? And then I'm telling you, if you watch it sometimes, I know this is Monday morning quarterbacking. I'm not a quarterback. I'm not in the NFL. You know what I mean? I'm a broke YouTuber. So, but if you watch the slow-mo, the highlights and stuff like that, if you just trust the play calling, just like Carson Wentz, though, why was Nick Foles so successful when he came in versus Carson Wentz? We heard what? Carson Wentz do not trust the play calling. He's gunshot. But Nick Foles was like, F it, hey, I ain't got nothing to lose. Hey, I'm a backup anyway. Cling, 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 cling. This is open.
McKee, same way. When McKee gets in the game, I'm back up. I just try to do whatever I can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Because there's no pressure. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, when I came back from training camp, I'm like, oh my God. It's a whole bunch of checkdowns, Barkley. That's why I thought that Barkley was going to have an all-pro season because as many checkdowns I saw in that training camp, I was like, oh, shit. Hey, let me pick Barkley on my fantasy because he was check down. And AJ was getting frustrated. 100-degree heat. He's running full speed and the ball never came to give him a shot. And that's where the frustration come at. It's not that you're not throwing the ball. You're not even taking a chance to give your playmakers an opportunity. Always open for a reason. Give them a chance, opportunity, and then when you give them an opportunity, you're throwing it out of bounds. Shit, what do you mean?
So like this said. So you think it's ultimately Hurts' fault?
Okay. I'm not going to blame. Look, I'm not going to blame Hurts. I'm going to blame the offensive coordinator because last year we had the same. We had a 2,000-yard rush, a running back, 1,000+ wide receiver that missed 4 games, another 800 wide receiver that missed 3 games, and we still was at least scoring top 5 offense in the league. What happened? Hurts is still Hurts. Right, he balls out. Hey, when the Rams game, when we was down by 18, he brought us back. Chun. So I blame the offense coordinator. He needs to unleash Hurts and say, "F it." I don't care. You make a mistake, that's fine. Our defense is top 5. Shoot, the past 2 weeks, number 1 defense in the league. The past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The Packers are 7, the Lions to 9. You know what I mean? So the past 2 weeks, we're number 1 defense in the NFL. So just go ahead. Do it now. We're 8-2. We drop a game, okay, it doesn't work. Let's go back to our old conservative self, you know what I mean? And just win that way. But you cannot, and that's why y'all hating on AJ. I agree with him 100%. I stand by AJ. This offense sucks. It stinks. It's not opening it up. Nothing.
The new stuff to come out now. Sources has confirmed that there is something between him and Hurts. Off the field doesn't have to do with the X's and O's. You heard Deshaun Jackson talking about that. How there is something with him and AJ, and he didn't want to speak on it exactly, but this is what Deshaun had to say.
I don't like to criticize people, but I'm a realist, and I gotta speak the facts. I feel like he's brought a lot of attention upon himself. I think he's a hell of a talent. As a wide receiver, you should want the ball, but when you're in the instance where you're doing these gimmicks, or you're out on social media, or you're on Twitch, or you're saying all this, it brings more attention to you, right? And if you're going to bring the attention to you, that means you have to be on your game that much more. Your game got to be superior. Your game got to be top tier. And I feel like the attention he's allowed himself to bring to now, it's like it's a few passes that are thrown his way, one-on-one coverage, and he's giving up, and he's not running full speed. Like all that stuff you probably could have got away with if you didn't bring all this attention to yourself. But now it's like we see it all. And as you could tell, it's something else going on. And I got a great relationship with him. I respect him. I can't say it, but I know it's something else going on. That it's not all about football. It's not about X's and O's. I've had situationships with quarterbacks that I didn't necessarily like. And I'm going to just be honest. And when it ain't there, it sticks out like a sore thumb. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Sticks out like a sore thumb. He basically just said, he talks to AJ. He knows AJ. He can't say the real beef because he don't want to put it out there. But he was like, oh, well, I had a situation where I wasn't that cool with the quarterback. And when we're not on that level, it does show up on the field. Like he showed AJ running half speed. I've been talking about AJ too over the last couple of games, not giving 110%. And I've seen it with my own eyes. Him not giving 100%, 10% on every play. Two, and you can't put this much attention. I do agree when he says you can't put this much attention on yourself and then not give 110% because that's kind of canceling out what you do. This is more attention is going to be on you. More people are going to be watching you. You know, how many times did he drop the ball last game? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he had like 2 drops, 3 drops. And it's like, come on, like, don't ask for the spotlight. Don't ask for the ball and then not make the play. You know, the deep ball, he could have came back and drew a pass and flame to try something. But even on that play, you see him, he's like running half speed. I had a couple people that even came back after we did our live last time. Was like, yeah, AJ should have had been up on the next man up, you know, ready to block. He took too long before he started actually going. Saquon could have broke it all the way. Those are just fans' opinions and aren't my opinion. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like, you know, it does come back to, you know, it might not be 100% him and Jalen like beefing, but I think what the beef is more towards the fact that Jalen does not give a damn about his stats, and AJ does. I think if you want to see there's a beef between the two of them, it's just like he's probably like, hey, I want the ball, da-da-da. And Jalen's like, hey, we winning. You know, I don't really have to throw you the ball. I'm not going to just throw your ball. Like one Trey said, I heard someone else say that too, one Trey. He said he hasn't been getting separation like he normally does. He's had a lot of one-on-one coverages that he's not getting separation from. So he's not playing 150%, like, you know, giving his all out there on the field to the point where it's like, if you're running these same trash-ass routes over and over again, maybe you don't want to give him 110%. So I do feel like there's a little something there because, like, Jalen's mindset, Jalen's personality is I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to win football games. I don't care about my stats. I just want rings, period. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, that's cool. I want numbers. I want a Hall of Fame too. You know, I need to get the ball too. And it's like we said, for a couple of weeks, kind of get to the point where we're like forcing him the ball, you know, and it shouldn't be really forced. So that's where it comes back to the offensive coordinator, because we talk about this a lot, how all these other teams just keep their number one receiver open, so freely open, where Jalen doesn't have to worry about, separation or it's the same route. Because, like, you got to think separation comes from running the same route over and over again. They're watching tape and seeing you run the same damn route. You know what I'm saying? How much separation do you think you're going to get on a professional cornerback if you're running the same shit?
All right. I mean, look, I hear you. I hear your takes, some great points, but I'm about to ask you a question. Do you eat where you shit at? Do you eat where you shit?
No.
Have you ever heard that before? That expression before? I may be saying it wrong. Huh?
No shit where you eat.
Shit where you eat, where you shit, whatever. Hey, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Okay, come on.
All right. So him being, Jalen Hurts being his God, son, his godfather and all that good stuff. They were very, very close. But AJ thought that might transition to the field. Hey, look, just trust me. Hey, you throw me the ball, this and that. I mean, look, I'm not sure if it is what it is, but it's almost like the relationship was so close that AJ thought that if I say Hurts, I'm open. Hey, trust me with your life, this and that. Hey, he could do it, but Hurts can't say like, look, hey, I'm just keep the main thing. Yeah. I win. You know what I mean?
Right?
Come on, man. I thought we were closer than that. So I think that's where all that beef came from. Even lastly, we heard about AJ and Hurts have issues, and all the little Godfather thing, and everybody was like, wait, Hurts is AJ. You know what I mean? A Godfather there, right? We heard that last year too, right? Yeah. So why are the personal relationships keep coming up?
But even with your thing right there that you said, how you like, about how AJ feel with Hurts, but at the end of the day, Hurts can turn around and be like, listen, bro, the last 3 years you've been on our football team, where you're not all pro, where you're not a pro bowler, I get you the ball. Because he does get on the ball. Yeah, all pro.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Year
that's the pass.
That's the pass. Year. Every year you wasn't all pro. No, he wasn't all pro.
Was it this year? Was it this year?
He's been on our team.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, once again, the pass, right?
What do you mean the pass?
Is what's yesterday? The future or the past? The past. All right. So I don't want to hear shit about the past.
The last 2 years.
This is a new year. This is a new season. Yo, all right. You have to realize this is his job. This is how you get validated as one of the top wide receivers, right? The top in your position, right? The greats. Imagine being you, BG. You hear, yo, JC is number one. JC is number one. BG is number two. Hey, you're gonna feel some type of way about it. You are gonna feel some type of way about it. You know why? Because that's bullshit. Bullshit, BG. Bullshit.
Because we're the truth, baby. One of us gotta be the best. Huh? Both was 1 and 2, baby. We the
no. BG, I know you. Okay, I know you. If you hear that JC is being better than you,
what did you just say about All Pro?
No,
what did you just say when we talked about corner about when y'all mentioned All Pro? We said you got to be at the best of your position. So if he was All Pro 3 years in a row up to this year, what are you crying about? But that is recognition. That is showing that you are the best in position. That is
trying to bring it. I'm trying to.
It's a game.
BG, I'm trying to tell you how these wide receivers make their money. AJ Brown is not a rookie. He's not a second year. He's going in 6th, 7th year. I get it, right? He trained all year. He wants to be the best. Never been the number one wide receiver in his position. It's always Jefferson, Chase, blah, blah, blah. You want a ring. You achieve all pro. The next thing is you want to be the best of the best in your position. I trained all year. Yo, you saw my YouTube video, me talking to some young kid in 120-degree weather. I'm telling my story. He posting about depression shit. Like mental health. Yo, AJ is yo. Hey, look. Hey, look.
Antonio Brown.
Hey, they drop his banner. Hey, they drop his. Hold on. Hey, they drop his banner in front of the link. AJ, you the man. And then I got 300 yards, 11 games. Man, get the out of here, man. Hey, trade my ass away. Hey, y'all don't mean shit. Y'all ain't shit. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all all talk. I'm from Missouri, all right? Hey, show me if my banner belong in front of the lane. Don't Like, I understand his frustration. It's hard.
But you gotta look at it like this too. To be considered all pro every year, except for this year, like you said, he's not on that trajectory right now. Smitty's more on that trajectory this year. But to your point, it's like, but you've been all pro all these years. Like, you've been that, and that's not good enough for you. What you want is what losers got. Think about every number one receiver, from Jefferson to fucking Chase to whoever, Puka. These guys aren't winning nothing.
Exactly.
And most of them are on shitty teams.
Okay,
So
but
that's
before he won,
the stats look so glorified. So
but
if you want to do that, you're gonna have to get traded to a shitty team. Because this not the team to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, to me, I'm tired of you talking to me about it. I'm tired of discussing it. It's not good for my mental health. I don't like talking about this shit, right? So okay, AJ won already. He got a Super Bowl ring. He got the big contract, and now it's all about, hey, if he wants to leave and just go to another team and get his numbers, that's fine. But we better get something for him. Hey, we better get something for him, like a Michael Parsons deal. Shit, hey, give me a first. Hey, yeah, give me a 1 in 2026. A 2 in 2027, a 3 in 2028, and 3 players. God damn it! Oh, he's got players. hey, your roster is full. I don't care. Put him on the roster. Hey, you exceeded the 90 man. I don't care if I exceed anything. I want 3 3 players and 3 picks. Okay, no. If not, then sit your ass right here, moping and mopping and whatever you are, and that's it. But I'm tired of talking about this. We 8-2. Why are we discussing like we're 2-8, BG? Let's move on, man. Damn.
I'm agreeing. Hey,
we're already an hour and 6, man. I told you I was gonna be here for an hour. And we haven't even talked about the Cowboys yet.
Okay, let's talk about the Cowboys.
Man.
May not really talk about the Cowboys. They're about to get swept for a second year in a row. They're trash. Their fan base is delusional as hell. Like, work, right? And I got a couple of Cowgirl fans at my job, right? And I'm coming in, like, oh, how was Philly? I'm like, Philly was great, man. It was awesome. We did our thing. We went and go beat the Detroit Lions. These idiots right here talking about, oh, well, we're going to the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs because we beat the goddamn freaking Las Vegas Raiders. Really? Yeah. That's how you feel about it? Because you beat the damn Raiders. Now all of a sudden you got a world beaters and you guys are about to go out there. And next week all of a sudden we should be so scared and terrified because you went out there and beat Geno Smith and the sorry ass Raiders. Like, they're so delusional. And I really feel bad for them because we're about to like look at this. The Eagles about to be the first team to go back to back in the division. These are the things that need to happen right here.
Since 03-04.
03 and 04.
Yeah,
when the Cowboys, done. If for some reason we don't beat them, which I know we're going to beat them, we're the second year Cowgirl fans, you get swept. Then we can go to week 13, Chiefs beat the Cowboys, or week 13, the Eagles beat the Bears, and it's done. It's done by Black Friday, my guy. Like, we're about to do something by Black Friday and still have like 5 games left and be division champions. Like, that's awesome. And for these guys, delusion land, like right now, the damn Carolina Panthers got a better chance to go into the playoffs than the Dallas Cowgirls.
Yeah, facts.
Like, they are so far behind, and I just think, like, I'm like, keep beating loser ass teams and feeling good about it, because that's all you guys can do these days, is beat loser teams, feel good about the beating. And I was like watching the recap. I go, let me look at a little bit of that game. They didn't even start really doing anything until like the halftime. Right by halftime when they start pulling away, but it's like they still was getting, like, there is nothing scary about the Cowgirls. I'm not worried about them one bit, and I really don't see anything that's going to be hard for us to stop or do. We already beat them once, and I feel like it's just going to be a repeat of last time.
All right, so the Cowboys are top 3 in offense, by the way. The Colts, the Bills, the Cowboys, right? So far this season, let me make sure that I'm, just talking the right shit here. Let me refresh real quick. Yes, the Cowboys are the third offense in the league. So I don't know how fast the thing update, but they're still ranked number 30 and the league in defense, right? A divisional games. Hey, take that down real quick. I mean, I need the people to see me.
I didn't know it was up. Hold on, yeah.
You know what I mean? But look, divisional games, just throw all that shit away. The last time we beat Dallas, all right, that it really mattered was when?
When it mattered?
Yeah, it mattered. 2017, by the way. Hey, let me just take the whole guessing game away from you.
Yeah,
yes,
that's gonna go back. Wow.
And with Dak Prescott, was 2017. You know, last year was a Cooper Rush, whatever. So yes, we do have a hard time beating them in Dallas. That we don't play well when we go to Dallas, regardless of their record or not. Because since 2017, we have not beat Dak Prescott in Dallas. That's a fact.
Hey, that's a fact. That's not a cool fact because I'm sorry that your quarterback sucks and he gets hurt all the time.
No, that's a fact.
That's 3 years of Dak not being.
All right, cool. Whatever you want to say, hurt, blah, blah, blah.
You sound like a Cowboy fan with the whole Dak. Oh, but you didn't beat Dak. But you did beat Dak. But you did beat Dak. Fuck Dak, man.
Wait, didn't Dak play a backup and Gardner Minshew with the 3rd and 30 where me and you was live and we went viral because we was like, yeah, it's over. And it was like, we froze 30 on Christmas Day. Remember that on Christmas Day? 3rd and 30, bro.
Yeah.
With 7 minutes something left in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 30. Yo, they was at their own 35-yard line. They went for 3rd and 30. If we would stop them, they would have punted that ball, and we had a whole touchdown lead, and they could not stop us. We lost that game. Divisional games are suspect. Do not believe in the hype of we lost to the goddamn Giants.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I was about to say, obviously so. We got the New York Giants. They made us look like dog shit.
Dog shit. I mean, they beat 34-17. Like, we couldn't stop.
We redeemed ourselves.
And no wide receivers, by the way. Yo, they had no wide receivers, like practice squad, right? Hey, you come and play. JC, come on here. Hey, it's okay. Come on. Hey, just put some pads on. You'll be all right. You just like you come play.
They could have got back on the team and he could have scored some touchdown that game.
So
that was a scoutable game, man. That was a scoutable game.
Yeah, it was. It was, but also
he did put his ass down. We were like, that shit's not happening again.
It wasn't a scataboo game. It was a bad defensive scheme game. Vic Fangio first time played man. Why did he play man? Because Vic Fangio was listening to BIRDGANG. 31 was like, hey, we have no weakness on this team. Please put our CB2 on an island. That's what happened when you play man with bad corners. You get your ass busted because that's what happened. CB2 got the ass kicked the whole night. It didn't matter. Rango, you get it. Jackson.
Wasn't that the game though that Adoree was out and Ringo started?
No. Rango started, but Adoree came in and they both got their ass whooped. It didn't matter. Matter of fact, hey, give me a belt. Like it was like this. Whoever was there was getting BTA because remember Jackson was trying to tackle with his shoulder. Exactly.
Don't remind me of that. Now I do remember that.
So because they play man, if we play man, we're fucked. Okay, excuse my French. If Vic Fangio play man versus Dallas Cowboys, we will lose this game by a mile. We will get blown out if he play man. Because our offense right now cannot put up more than got them 15 points the past 2 weeks. So
hey, JC, here we go again. Don't be like the media and say our offense can't put up more than 15 points. Because for one, we put up 16 last game. Just for one. And for two, my guy, you didn't need to put up more than 16 points to win the football game. And as our quarterback says, we do what we need to do to win the game.
No, I said if you need this,
that touchdown.
No, I said if you made this, yes, I know. Versus the Cowboys, versus the Giants, a lot of people did not play. But guess who did play? Our CB2s played. You know what I mean? So if you play man and you can't get to the quarterback, you're gonna get your ass beat, especially with our CB2. And with that Prescott right now, yes, he beat on bad teams, but he also beat on bad corners. Right. He also
Look at
beat
the
on bad
Cowboys.
teams.
Look at every good team they played, they lost, except for the Packers. They're the only one that was a good
tied.
team. They didn't lose to them. No, I'm just saying, like,
That's a loss. You tied.
It is a loss. I'm just trying to give them some kind of
push.
credit.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Look,
trying to give them some kind of leeway here.
Hey,
Okay,
you get
they
that
lost
guy.
every good team.
You get that. Hey, look. Hey, I give you $21. I get $21. You get the same card shown as I get the same card shown. Do you get money off of me? And I mean, when? No. You know what? You keep your shit. I keep my shit. Hey,
I agree, but that was
we both did not improve. Hey, we both suck still.
One game that they played a good team and they did not win, but they did not lose.
They,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
they
Like,
tied.
They tied. But I'm saying, like, other than that, you lost to everybody good. So what are you pumping your chest about? You got 4 wins, my guy.
Divisional
4-5-1
games.
is not a record.
1-15. I don't care. Divisional games are the most scariest game in the world. But last week I did pick the Lions to beat the Eagles. Yes, I did because of all the weapons, all that stuff. But this week, I mean, wait a minute. Yo, I might pick the doubt. You know what I mean? It worked though, right? You know what I mean? It kind of worked.
That just made you look stupid.
Not
that
that
Eagle Lions were not going to win the freaking Eagles. All that stuff they talk, all that mess about they should have, would have, could have been. Think about all the teams that come back to us. Like, even after, remember, if you go back a couple years when the Niners beat us, and like, oh, we gave the blueprint, get to the playoffs, we fucking smoked.
No. Whoa. What you say?
Oh, no, that was the next. We went to the playoffs.
Yeah, that was a collapse. And got our ass kicked every game after that.
Yeah.
Every game. Not one game was a close game. It was a back blowing. Get out of here. We got the blueprint. But no, I'm going to say this. Look, I respect the Cowboys. All right. Their offense is top 3. You cannot. But the problem is this. The Philadelphia Eagles back-to-back weeks had to hear, oh, Micah Parsons, Jordan Love at Lambeau Field. We shut that shit down. Oh, you never heard of Jared Goff before with Amon St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and Jamar. We shut that shit down. So now, why can't we do the same thing to a George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott? We shut that shit down. We have faced better offenses the past couple, games than the Dallas Cowboys. But the problem is the familiarity is crazy. So that's why I need Vic. But Vic Fangio, remember, he played man versus the Giants and played zone versus them the second time. He'd go back and look at the tape, learn from his mistakes. He never make the same mistake twice. And that's why I'm banking on the Eagles, not playing man, playing zone, and picking off that Prescott 3 times.
Ooh, I like it. I'm just gonna say it like this. They had no shot, man. They're fucking trash. Like, I'm sorry. That's another thing Eagle fans need to realize. It's like you can't put the comparisons of either team together. Our team's way better than theirs. We're way better than them. Like, there's no team to me in the NFL better than us. Like, why? How could no team has had a championship schedule this year and beaten the teams that we beat? We beat every top divisional playoff team there is already. We got the tiebreaker for all of them. Okay? Like, and we haven't even peaked. Like, everybody thought because we had 2 good games before the bye, all of a sudden, the Eagles finally found their stride. They told you it doesn't happen over a day. We're going to continue to get better and better. And just because we had 2 good games, 1 good run game, 1 good pass game, everybody wanted to thought that it was going to be that way for the rest of the season. We are still trying. KP's a goddamn retard. Okay? We are still trying to get better. Okay? We're still trying to get it right. KP's still trying to get better. Still his first year. We're still only, 10 games in. We still got 7 more games to go. So we don't even have to be perfect. in terms of offense. I think you heard Nick Sirianni say it today about in a press conference that we're continuously going to get better. And it's good that we haven't really, even still now, it's good that we haven't reached our peak because,
I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that. Yo, that's
but it is good in our.
That's bad news.
What?
That's bad news.
Why?
BG.
No other quarterback has to deal with this new coordinator every freaking year.
BG, we are in week
like
12.
He's crappy. He's shut.
So we are in week 11. Hold on. Hey, you asked me why. We are in week 11. Every week from week 1. Eagles won. We still haven't hit our strike. Eagles won week 2. We still have. Wait till we get bad. Wait till we start. Week 3. Eagles won. They still have not been playing well. We lost. That's okay. They kept it close. Eagles won. Can't wait until it start clicking. Week 5. Eagles won. Week 6. Oh, imagine this team gonna be scary when they hit their stride. Every freaking week, and we're not week 11. We still saying the same shit. Eagles won. And hey, what you say? Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Eagles won, but go ahead. BG, say it. Say it.
We haven't hit our stride yet.
We haven't hit our stride. God damn. Yo, the season is freaking
it's good though. It's a good thing.
Over with. And we still haven't hit our stride. Good teams.
We hit it by week 13.
We're 4 weeks.
Let me check it. Let me tell you. Okay, so the Eagles got the Cowboys next, and then we got the Raiders, and then we got the Chargers. That's really, if you think about it, if you want to count the Giants, like you said, it's division games. We always lose. Like I do notice that no matter what year, even if we sweep the whole division, there's always the shittiest team in the division beats us once just to do it. So that first Giant game, whatever. We had a lot of people hurt that game too, like they were saying in chat, whatever. So really, the Giants in Las Vegas, 2 out of the 13 teams we play, are shitty. 2 out of 13 teams. So 11 other teams are tops of the divisions, best playoff caliber teams, and we still beat them. Except for Detroit, the Broncos. We did lose to them. But other than that, it's like, come on now. You got to give us credit for being as good as we are. And then after that, that's why I say if we can hit this beat the Cowgirls, sweep them, because I hate the Cowgirls. I want to sweep them again. That'd be so awesome to talk to all my Cowboy friends. Like, we swept you 2 years in a row. Shut the up, please. I love that. But really, after the Chargers, that's going to be the time to really get into full swing. Right before the playoffs, going against the Commanders twice, that's trash. You know what I'm saying? Playing trash teams at the end to get us warmed up for the playoffs.
There's no trash team, bro. Where do you see a trash team at?
The Commanders are trash.
It's another divisional opponent, a trash team.
Not when you don't have JD5.
He might be back by then. What are you talking about? Hey, we haven't even played him yet.
You think they're going to play that boy again?
Huh?
Think they're going to play him again?
Yes, they are going to play him again. Absolutely. Because, first of all, because, hey.
Oh, the Bears. Actually, the Bears aren't trash. They're better than the Cowboys.
Yeah. The Bears are the number 1 in their own division because of us. You know what? Hey, the funny thing is this about the Bears. If you're a Bear fan watching, which I know there's no Bear fans here, but still, I'm going to say, look, they took out our trash. They beat the Giants, the Cowboys, the Commanders, and what did we do? We took out their trash. We beat the Packers, the Lions, the Vikings. Until we meet, Bears fans, we are united. You continue doing you. We're going to continue doing us until we meet a few weeks from now. Go Bears. Bears down. Until we meet, we're going to whoop that ass, though, because, hey, we ain't them bums that y'all beat in our division.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
But, I'm not afraid of the Bears at all. I'm not afraid of the Bears at all. At all. Look. I'm going to Bears who? Hey, wake me up next week.
That's going to be a good game.
Bears, okay?
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
A blowout game.
Yeah,
A
this should
blowout game. The Bears have. Hey, let me tell you how bad this game. How bad the Bears defense is. The Bears defense is ranked 28th in the league. The only issue is they are number one in turnover ratio. They are plus 16. All right, so 15 interceptions. They got 15 interceptions, 7 fumbles. They only gave it away 6 times. So that's how the turnover ratio is, math, right? 22 minus 6. They are number one in the league, and the Rams are number 2. The Bucks are number 3, whatever. But yes, the Bears' schedule is about to get harder now. So yes, they're going to run into teams that you can't turn the ball over. Now what? You're going to lose because they are literally relying on turnovers to win this. They got 5 last-minute wins, comeback win this year. They are the Commanders from last year, the Bears. I told you I didn't trust the Commanders last year. You said that they was going to be good. I picked the Cowboys to finish second in the division. You picked the Commanders to finish second.
I've been hurt the whole year.
I don't goddamn if your mama was hurt. You're not you're gonna be third in the division, and my prediction is gonna come true. If we would have bet it, guess what? I want to care about your excuses, so I don't want to hear about no excuses. I told you that the Commanders was gonna take a step back. I was confident. I told you the Cowboys was gonna push them into the playoffs. We're gonna see what's happening. But like I said,
trash.
Look, the Bears to me, they are relying on turnovers. 16 plus 16. I mean, that's crazy. That's a high rate.
What's ours? We gotta be doing the same thing.
No, we're not. We are number 2. Philly is the Bears number 1, the Rams number 2, the Bucks number 3, Jacksonville number 4, Pittsburgh number 5, Houston Texans number 6, and Philly is number 7. Detroit is number 8. Falcons is number 9, and Cleveland Browns is 10. So, you know what I mean? So, just because, you turn the ball over, don't mean your record is good. Because the Browns, the Texans, you know what I mean? Like, those are some bad teams, but because they don't have the offense.
They're turning the ball over and still losing.
No, there are, yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, we'll see. But the Bears is
worried about nobody else.
I'm asleep. Hey, wake me up after the Bears game because that's on Black Friday anyway. I'm gonna eat some leftover food from Thanksgiving.
So that's what?
On Friday. Next Friday.
So Cowboys, Bears, then Chargers.
Cowboys, Bears, yeah, pretty much.
Or is it Vegas then Chargers?
No. I think it's Cowboys, Bears, and Chargers. Let me see. So it's Cowboys, Bears, Chargers, Raiders, Commanders, Bills. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be a good game. That's another game that's still good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look,
don't the AFC team either. Like we destroy AFC teams too. So it's like I'm not worried about nobody else. The Eagles, I could be wrong for the first year because I said 13-4, 14-3, which I still could be 14-3. We sit our starters our last week of the season because we don't need them. But we clinched number 1, so that could still happen. But we could even go freaking 15-2, my guy. Like, I'm not worried about none of these guys. Like, if we're playing defense the way we're playing defense right now, and like the thing is, we're getting more people back on defense. I think they said they were opening up. But did they say that they're going to open up the window for the Rhino to come back?
No, that's the offensive lineman.
Oh, Lamke.
Yeah. No, Hilton, the rookie.
I thought they said there was a center too.
No,
I think the player that they're opening up the practice window for.
Yeah, I mean it is. The roster, huh?
I thought they were talking about opening up Robinson's practice window. Anyway, we just got back Nolan. We just got Jalen Phillips. We just got Brandon back. Like they're just now starting to gel. Like they're going to get better the more they play together. It's like, come on now. It's like our defense is
tackle
Miles Sanders, and we're just starting basically. You know,
Miles Hinton tackle because Elaine Johnson. So Miles Hinton tackle rookie, 6'6", nasty looking. big boy.
Yeah, we already know Fred Johnson. There's still going to be a Johnson on the right side. Maybe we'll get into Fred Johnson jumbo spot because that was a really good play package that we have. Johnson coming on the field being an extra lineman. So maybe we need to find someone. I know I heard Coach talk about Pryor, but I don't care about Pryor. You know,
you were right. That short arm dude, that was cut by the Rams. Yeah, we opened his last week. He didn't play, and I think he's a center.
Yeah. I think Jerry did his first game back.
Who, Jerk? Well, he went out though. I mean, he didn't finish
again.
Mm-hmm. I saw him leaving. This past game?
Yeah.
No, he ain't finished.
Tough went back in.
And shit happened. Sack back. yo, I'm like shit. Yeah, it's Jurgens because you know what? He didn't go back after a tush push. He got hurt. Something happened.
It was like a back thing for him too. So
yeah. So after that,
I want Jurgens to be the next Jason Kelsey. I want him to be the next Jess Kelsey. I want him to be the next great Eagles center, but
he can't. I mean, it's on his third, fourth year though. I mean, so man, it's all good. So I mean, he got time. You know what I mean? So come on.
He comes in and starts and takes over his spot and becomes the next Jason Kelsey.
Who?
Whatever the boy name is, Lampke or something.
The little rhino.
Yeah, the little Tyrannosaurus Rex.
The Rex.
That's my quarterback.
He's a monster though. But his hand, that's why he got. But the Rams just tried to stash him, but Howard was like, no. We've been watching tape. Come here. Like, you know what I mean? He did Mortal Kombat. Come here, you. Yeah, so I mean, but
that's really if you want to say our downfall on offense,
it's offensive line.
The whole year, yeah. The line.
Yeah, offensive line have not been
coordinator one, but offensive lines are definitely a hard to.
I think the offensive line is number one. I think the offensive line is really
coordinator.
Yeah. Because the runs are not working. The runs, like you can't. Like,
really bad.
Yeah. So I think the line was everything, and but Landon Dickerson I told you from the jump, meniscus repair, you need a full surgery, right? To be that big, to get a repair, that was going to be a disaster. I told you that from the jump. And then Kim Jurgens, he never been healthy. Lane Johnson, every time I blank, he limping off. I'm like, shit, what did I miss? Oh, nope, they're going to show the replay of Lane limping off. Oh, I ain't missed nothing. Like, we really, really need to draft his replacement. First round pick should be Lane Johnson tackle replacement. I don't care.
I think Johnson's going to be his replacement.
First round pick should be Lane Johnson replacement.
Or
we let Fred Johnson walk for a reason, and he came back because he was not good or nowhere else besides.
No. They were asking him to do things. He even said it again today that they were asking him to do things he wasn't comfortable with doing. I think they were trying to move him to guard. He didn't want to do that. I think that was the biggest thing over there. They were trying to prepare him to move to guard, and he didn't want to play guard. Try to do a whole Becton thing to him, and he wasn't down with that. He only wanted to play tackle, and that's why they helped move him back.
No, but we also put him at guard too. You know what I mean? Like, just come in real quick. Hey, boom, boom, boom. We was like, nah. He's better at tackle. Remember? Like, they try to put him at right guard. You know what I mean? No, look, Fred Johnson, he's a sweetheart. I mean, beast at tackle though, but don't put him nowhere else.
And for a backup tackle,
he saved us versus the Rams. Of course, when Lane Johnson went out again, right? Yeah. I mean, Lane Johnson been going out all freaking season, man. I really think if we win the Super Bowl this year, he's done. He's retired. Yeah, he's retired because it's like every other game, he's limping off. And now,
even though we've done it for years, it's really hard to find like these superstar linemen like we did. Like we've
Yeah,
usually
we had to worry about Lane for 10 years, though. We haven't had to worry about the right tackle for 10 plus years.
Remember how we needed a right guard for so long, and then we had to get Becton from another team. Then we had to go.
Yeah, but it's easy to find interior though.
Before Becton, we got Brooks. Remember we had Brooks, who was our best right guard for a long time too. He's from another team. Like whenever you're trying to replace somebody, it's always with a player that didn't do so good with another team that we bring into here. So I think he can do good. I'm worried about Steen still. I'm not 100% sold Steen, even though he's not playing shitty. It doesn't seem like he has the same it factor. Like, I feel like our first round pick should be the best guard in football, college football.
But we need to
bad dude that's in the middle, because that's where it starts. Just like our defense line, that's where it starts in the middle of the offensive line.
But we can't. Hey, we need two now. Hey, we need two. I'd rather get a tackle because it's easier to replace a guard, especially if you have experienced center, a good tackle. It's easy to replace a guard because he's smashed in the middle compared to a tackle. Your blind side and your outside. You know what I mean? You have to protect those. So we've been blessed enough. Lane Johnson from Oklahoma. Like 10 years. I think it was Fisher. Like it wasn't it Fisher and Lane Johnson, like that kind of draft, but I'm not really sure. But he's been there.
Yeah. Oh, you said Fisher from the Rams, right?
Like he got drafted by the Chiefs first, and then he got bounced around.
Yeah, air picture.
I mean, but those if you protect your outside, it's easy to build inside. It's easy to move Beckham from tackle to right guard, because now it's just like, okay, all I gotta do is just move backwards. And now you ain't gotta focus on your right foot moving first, your left foot moving first. It's easy to just come backwards than to try to focus, especially if you're right foot dominant, left foot dominant. So you know what I mean? So it's easier.
We had Sewell or whatnot, but it wasn't a point that we moved tackles to guard. It was a point out monsters at Bayard. The best guards are right guards. The best two in the last 10 years has been, Becton and freaking Brooks, that were both tackles that were just huge, strong beasts. And I feel like just like landing on one side, you need another one of those on the side, especially when you run with these smaller centers.
But you can find that in the second round, though. Like the first round, you need to pick a tackle to replace Lane Johnson, especially if you don't believe in Fred Johnson. You have to get a tackle. Like, if you get a tackle, you could train Fred Johnson at guard. Like, hey, look, we got the best, the OG, the GOAT, and, Stoutland. He could train anybody inside. But to get somebody on the outside, you need someone that's used to doing it. And Lane Johnson, I'm sorry, I love Lane, but every year,
you think he's done this year?
Yeah, I think if we
Super
win
Bowl or no Super Bowl, even if we don't win a Super Bowl.
No, I don't know. I think he wants to go out like BG did, right? Like on his own.
All BG did because he's back on our team again.
Well, I mean, but still though, like, what I mean? But still, even if we don't win it this year, I think that BG is okay, right? He went on high. He came back because we wasn't safe, because he saw our edge rushers were so bad, right? All hurt. So yeah, he came back to save us. You know what I mean? Yes, he still wanted to play a little bit, but he did say, "Hey, I left the team in good hands." But goddamn, they all bandage up, tape, duct tape. You know what I mean, arms hanging, leg hanging. Hey, let me go back, right? So he did that. He didn't do that because what I mean. Hey, he really, really I got one Pro Bowl year in me, right? I want to go out on top. He probably just did that to save us a little bit. Like he felt bad for us, all that good stuff. But Lane Johnson literally said it this offseason. Next year might be my last year if we win one more. He literally said it, right? So now if we don't win one more, he might, want to come back for one more. Hey, just leave Lane. At this point,
trade Lane for 2 first-round picks.
I trade Lane for 2 duct tape, two duct tape, and a Philly cheesesteak.
Hey, Lane, you get a first round. You can get a first rounder for Lane Johnson for sure.
No, you're not. No,
Yes.
you're not.
Hell yes.
A first rounder?
Yes, I think you
No.
get one.
No.
You get
absolutely
one for
not.
Lane. Lane like the best.
You might
of all
get
time.
a third.
Damn.
Yeah, that's damn. That's damn. Yeah.
For Lane.
You might get a third.
Disrespectful.
A first round for Lane Johnson?
Just the beginning of the show.
Yo.
So disrespectful.
Yo, you know what? And
Third round pick for the best
that's the
tackle in
problem with
football.
y'all Eagle fans. Y'all so invested emotion. And after Brian Dawkins left, I lost all loyalty to every player else that's leaving. Okay, hey, Brian Dawkins, yo, I cried.
That didn't make you mad.
Who
McNabb left?
Who left before McNabb?
Dawkins.
Okay, then shut the hell up. Yo, all my tears went out. All my tears went out the window. Okay? I don't cry so much. Look, McCoy, Jackson. I don't have no tears left. Look, I can't. Hey, give me some onions, please. Hey, let me put some onions in my eye. I still won't have no tear. That's how much I cried when Dawkins left, man. My favorite player of all time was Brian Dawkins, man. The man transformed from Jesus Christ to the devil himself. We're going to knock them hands off. Hallelujah. We're going to knock like this dude was, and he played.
That's balance.
We never had another guy like Dawkins, but hey, look, we could say, look, you know, hey, we had another running back like McCoy, another receiver like T.O., right? You would never said that you have another safety like Brian Dawkins. Even Malcolm Jenkins was trying to fill that.
He's a different type, yeah, for sure.
He was never Brian Dawkins,
the great safety for us too. Like you gotta go like who's the best safeties? You definitely can put Jenkins up there, though. But I get what you said. There ain't been no Dawkins, but yeah, we better get out of here. You know, we're gonna give you guys some hot takes and some score predictions. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of my love. You know, weapon next. Yeah, I remember we got those. I still gotta go get mine out of the freaking studio to bring in here. I still haven't got none of that stuff. I'm gonna get to it. I got to get to it, but yeah, I remember that. That was tight. I had the big old bird gang. Yeah, man, it was tight.
This is the man right here, Weapon X right here, bro. Never be another one like him. Never. Yo, I don't care. Never be another one like, man, never. Now, when he left, yo, I literally cried, man. Like, yo, my heart, I cried. Yo, I was like, damn. And that's when I lost, you know, loyalty went out the window that day for any other player. I'm like, McNabb, no more tears. Jackson, no tears. McCoy, who? None of that. So you think I'm going to cry over Lane Johnson for a third-round pick? I'm like, shit, we got third? How are we to go?
I would say I thought the Dawkins time he left, he possibly could have had more. He showed he had more left.
Yeah, at least one more year, though.
I didn't really feel like it was like that egregious to let him go at that time. Like he was getting old. And no one really knew what he had left. He just went to Denver and had like one more good year. After that, he fell off. So
yeah, they should let him. They should have just.
On the other hand, 5 straight NFC championships. You know, he come in here.
We didn't let him go then, though. We did not let him go then. We let him go late into his career. The thing is about the Eagles, no offensive player has ever left besides Deshaun Jackson that came back. Really, who?
He didn't come back.
Deshaun Jackson, man, shitty who? Hell no. Hey, Deshaun Jackson, every time he played the Eagles, he was 21 again. Yo, this dude transformed into a number 20. Shoot. And then, and guess what? He hurt after that game. He's out for the season.
Even when he came back, you go to the Cowboys division game.
And he was out. I'm like, what the?
After that, he's done for the season.
So the Eagles have a good track record when it comes to offensive players. Even Zach Ertz, right? We was ready to let him go. He wasn't a yak guy, right? I mean, Goddard was like, hey, you saw Goddard coming and this and that. Even Zach Ertz was okay, but defensive guys, we let some defensive guys go, and they went on and be Pro Bowls. Rasul Douglas, hey, number one out there, right? Rasul, your Josh Jobe is having a monster year this year. He would have been the second best corner on our team.
What team is
Jobe, I think he's with the Seahawks, or I saw him play.
Seahawks.
I think he's with the Seahawks. I mean, he's playing great this year. I mean, multiple interceptions. Hey, we ain't got no cornerback with one. You know, I mean, besides Cooper DeJean got a tip. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, so you know what I mean? So defensive players, yes. Offensive players, the Eagles know how to let them go. Yes, the trade was bad with Deshaun Jackson, McCoy at the time who was hurt.
Egregious.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But we never won a championship with them. So I think everything happened
back. That was more gut wrenching because we're like, you just took away our whole offense, my guy.
Yeah.
Oregon Ducks, okay, and thinking that they're going to come in here and do something big. The Oregon Ducks, Deion Lewis,
Huff.
Oh yeah, we were going to play.
Huff got the longest punt return, in Eagles history. He got a good kickoff return.
One person said that.
Huh?
When we did the all-time list, one person said, but what the hell?
Yeah, Seattle. And I'm telling Jobe is playing. Oh my God. I saw him every time I see him, I always see his last name because it pop up on the screen. Jobe. I'm like, damn, did we have him? Yeah, we had him. The Eagles are not good as.
But did we have him when we had Christian?
We did, man. No, we had
Christian Parker as our DB coach.
I mean, when did we get Parker? How long ago?
I feel like we only had him for like 3 years. I don't think Joe was on the team.
Yeah, Joe was there. Joe was there. Like, 3 years
ago.
He's from Alabama, dude, right? Alabama.
Darius Slay, you still had.
A
bunch of veterans ahead of him.
Yeah,
so,
but the Eagles are so bad at developing corners. They did not develop one corner. Every corner.
Mitchell.
No.
Did not
what? They did not develop one corner. Those corners were first-round picks. They were first-round projection, so they were ready for the NFL. Like they
really ready.
Give me one corner that they developed. Go ahead. Even Sidney Jones went to Jacksonville and played better with them than they did, and then he ever did with us.
Looking good right now.
Rasheed Douglas went to the Green Bay All-Pro, Bills All-Pro. Like
Dory Jackson's getting.
I said develop. Joe wasn't ready. Let me see.
Play for Pitt. I'm not talking about the running back. I wasn't talking about the running back. Maybe that wasn't his first name.
Shoot. No, but Joe wasn't ready when he played for us. But the problem is this. We had
They get better. But I feel like, say we let go of Ringo next year or something, I can see Ringo going to another team eventually and starting.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're bad at the corners. The Eagles are just pathetic. When it comes to corners, we're bad at it.
Yeah.
So Joe wasn't ready. How long was he with the Eagles? 3 years? Like, come on now. Like, the same thing we're saying with Ringo. 3 years, or you got to give these guys an opportunity, or you have to get the right people in to develop them. So, who's our DB coach?
Christian Parker.
Okay. Like, as good as he is, I think he probably had Joe the tail end, or probably the same year he came in, he went out. Like, something happened because because there's no way, because he did not develop. Like, he's good and elevating these guys that's already good, right? Hey, this is what you gotta do. Hey, these are little things. But I've never seen it in the Philadelphia history. Besides the Little Shepherd and all them back in the day. But back in the day, but like
we had like
10
all those NFL coaches.
15 years. Who have we developed at corner? 15 years. 15 years. That's 15 seasons. Yeah. Who? Not one person that I can think of.
Or receiver, for that matter.
Yeah, or receiver. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Because Devontae Smith, Heisman.
He was already.
And Quez Watkins had Oh, Jalen Rager had one good season.
Wait, Quez is back on our practice squad still, I think.
Who?
Quez.
Who?
Watkins.
Oh, it's a space. Next, hey, get him off the squad. Hey, bring somebody in because
let's get 3 hot takes for this Dallas game. Let's get a score prediction for
all
Dallas.
right. The first hot take is so Dak Prescott will get sacked at least 5 times in this game with not only 5 times but 3 turnovers. Dak Prescott 5 sacks, 3 turnovers. Dak Prescott alone. All right. So offense. I think this is going to be a running game. Yes, they got freaking Clark. Yes, they got Quinn Williams, you know what I mean, up the middle. But I think this is the game where you go outside. You make them big boys chase your ass. You know what I mean? So I think this is the Eagles rush for over 250 yards this game versus Dallas Cowboys. Remember, the first game, AJ Brown was in the locker room. He didn't get no targets, no catches. So remember, because the Dallas Cowboys, the first game AJ did not even play.
Was that the game too? Jalen Carter.
Yes,
Carter got rejected. He didn't play.
Yeah. That was that game. But still, I still think that we don't go away from what we know. But I do think that the Eagles will keep AJ Brown happy. He will get his target. But this will be a running game. But AJ will score a touchdown, by the way. But, you know what I mean? Hey, we still could go over 200 yards rushing with a passing, touchdown to AJ. So over 225 yards rushing. And my last hot take is this. The Eagles, look, they haven't beat Dak Prescott in 2017, the Super Bowl year. If we're going to go back to the Super Bowl. Yes, BG. Since 2017, they have not beat Dak Prescott. Dallas. Okay. So guess who? Every time we go to Super Bowl, we play the Detroit Lions in 22. We went to the Super Bowl. So we played Detroit Lions. So we also play a lot of these teams the year we went to the Super Bowl, we played this year and we won. So I'm gonna go. Hey, we lost to Chicago though, because Jalen Hurts, I think he got hurt that game, a bad shoulder, whatever it was. Yeah. But we went to the Super Bowl that year. Yeah, man, I'm going to go the Philadelphia Eagles defeat Dak Prescott in Dallas for the first time in 8 years, basically. I'm going to give a score prediction. I'm going to give it 30-23. I think a defense is going to get a stop, and it's going to. So 30-23 Eagles win.
I like it. Okay, so my hot take is going to be you went to running games. I'm going to say Jalen's going to go for over 300 yards again. And he's going to go 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. No, 4 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 3 passing. It's going to be the Jalen Hurts.
Do you believe that? Or are you just do you believe that?
More.
Yeah, versus the Vikings, yes, I understand. But, what makes you, do you believe that?
Because I feel like KP has got to do it eventually. Come on, man. You're going to have to show your skill before the playoff. And like you said, we're getting better every week. So
no, we're not getting better every week. Not on offense. That's bullshit.
We're supposed to be. I'm saying we're supposed to be getting better every week. So this is your week against a division team. Like we said, we got Jalen Carter back. We got, AJ's hopefully hearing the criticism about how he's not performing at the top of his level he could be performing at. He need to get out of his own head and go out there and be AJ Brown and get open and get the ball, because you always say you're always open, but you're not looking like you're always open. So, but what I'm saying is it's going to be more like the Minnesota game, where it's going to be 3 touchdowns. Smitty's going to have 2. AJ's going to have 1. Smitty's going to have more yards. So he's going to have 170. AJ's going to have 1. Then Goddard have the rest type thing. And then, but it's going to be the Jalen Hurts show. My second hot take is the defensive line will sack Dak Prescott 7 times. I just don't feel like that line's ready for the kind of pressure they're about to get this week. I even watched Crosby and those boys on a Raider defensive line collapse pocket, made Dak fumble. They got a lot of pressure on Dak Prescott, and he couldn't really handle it. It took him a while to even adjust to it. So I really think that, defensive line will get 7 sacks. It's going to be a sack fest with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis leading the way. with those sacks. And then my third hot take, I'm gonna talk to my boy here. One Trey Rock. I like that one. Quinyon Mitchell is gonna finally get his first interception of the season because it's been way too long, way too overdue. And what a better team to get against the Dallas Cowboys rival game. Prime. Is it prime time? Yeah, Monday night.
No, 4:25 game Sunday.
Sunday afternoon game. Still a nice game. Go out there, make a name for yourself, get an interception on CD Lamb, and show them that welcome back to Guantanamo Bay, because he always trying to claim that he don't go there, but he's been there 2 times in a row. So I want to put him back in Guantanamo Bay and get a pick on him. And the score prediction will be Eagles win 24-7. I think we continue shutting down the number 1 ranked freaking offensive or top 5 offensive guys. I think they're going to put up all these points on us and do all this stuff. And I'm not even going to give them a chance to be like, oh, well, it was a good fought game. They put up all these points against the Eagles. I think the defense is locked in, playing on all cylinders high, the way that their morale is right now. That's not the weak side of this football team. Right now, the Eagles' defense could be defense wins championships. And right now, the defense could lead us to the championship. And the offense just got to handle business once we get there. So I think the defense continues, no more than 10 points. That's why I said 7. They might get a touchdown out of a Dory Jackson slip and fall, maybe. Who knows? But they're going to get their 7 points. But the defense is going to shut them down like we've been doing all week. And, the Eagles are going to win. So that's what I feel about this Cowboys game. I think it's going to be a blowout. It's not going to be a competition. But the offense finally looks decent enough to put up 24 points.
Okay. All right. Cool beans. Go Birds.
Go Birds, guys. Hey, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Salute to all you guys still watching. And right before we go, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the game. A little bit what BG was doing out there. Saying I got to finally meet. I got to find who's that? Hold on. I can't see. Oh, Gilly. Got to hang out with Gilly the kid. That was awesome. Who else? I got to do the Rocky. I ran the Rocky stairs. Got to do the Rocky thing. That was pretty cool. Gilly little homeboy, the little midget guy, he was cool. I was out there with Gail at 4th and John. Old Birds of Bar Streets right there, the OG. Was with Simone and Cool Cat. We took some pictures in the airport. Obviously, that was nice. We're out there dancing. We're out there cutting up. It was nice. And then shout out to all you guys, Simone with the sport, all you guys. We had a great time. We didn't get you out there at a game too soon, man. My God, we need to be out there and doing that fun like we did last time. But that's all I got. Fly, Eagles, fly. Until next time, episode 23, the Eagles will be 9-2. Trust and believe that. And we out. Peace.
Birds.